Time for Foxtrot breakdown. We're going to cover our previous two patterns and see if we can't make them a little bit more clear, address some of the questions that you have had in our Zoom classes. If you're watching this and haven't been in the Zoom class, well, too bad. You're going to learn either way. So, let's get into it. Alright, let's break down these Foxtrot patterns. So, we're going to get into shadow from our promenade position and then do something with it. So, let's go ahead and assume we got into promenade position, so we're here. Now, let's go ahead and dance right at the line so you can see. We're trying to put our backs to the line after the first action, well, the second action, right? So we're in promenade, we're doing our hairpin. So slow, quick, quick. I want to back me and my partner against the line. That way we can, when we weave, we end facing the line. So now I'm going to lead the shadow portion. The lead's just going to go slow, slow. The follow's going to do slow, quick, quick. Now remember, we want to intercept their hip so that way they know to not close up. So we have slow, quick, quick. Now, if you see what I just did, that's something you have to avoid doing. You want to take 2 steps instead of this. Leads, keep an eye out for that. So when we're from that hairpin action, so we just hairpin, we're here. I want to take 2 steps, the follow's going to do slow, quick, quick. Slow, quick, quick. Now we are in our shadow position. I caught the hip and we are here. Now we're going to do our weave portion of the pattern. And we have 4 steps. Back, back and across, side, forward and across. We're now back down our line and we're ready to move on to our next pattern that's in shadow, like shadow flip-flops. But let's keep going with this again. So, as you can tell, the tricky part is going to make sure you as a lead don't lead the wrong thing. It happens sometimes. We're human. Who knows? So, when we hairpin, let's do some real-time speed so you can kind of get a feel for this. I know we're doing things slowly, but I want you to see this. So if I have slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, I've caught them and I intercept that step. Boom. Now, I can continue with that speed going into that weave. So the idea is you want to match your speed from the turn, boom, going into the weave. But you want to always make sure that you stop and connect really nicely. Now, don't stop as dramatically as I did, but I want you to see that real-time hit. Because then, once you're docked, for lack of better words, you're connected, you're able to continue on with the pattern. So let's do that this time with the continuity of it. So, we have our promenade action. We're here. Boom. Now we go into our hairpin. All steps, we're moving to the middle here. Slow, quick, 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 quick. There we go. So you're going to get stuck if you get stuck anywhere, either with rotation or with going into shadow because you're trying to back your line. Remember, leads, just take 2 steps backwards. Slow, slow. Follows, note, if they're doing that check action here from hairpin, when they catch the hip, that means I don't close up. I just go into that shadow position. It'll take a couple of repetitions to get that feel. Let's do that from this perspective here. Let's see here. All right. So we're going to go into our hairpin. And then now we're going to go into our shadow. Slow, slow. And then weave. Quick, 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 quick. Just like that. So if you're starting to see that, and you'll probably replay this a couple of times, we're trying to curve, back the line, and then weave across. That's what we're aiming for there, okay? So just try to get that sense of the connection of there. There's not a lot of key points other than the repetition of it. You really want to kind of repeat this with your partner so you get a good sense of where they are, the sense of the rhythms, because we lose connection for a hot second. We want to make sure that we can immediately dock back up, reconnect, and keep the pattern going. So I would recommend when you practice this with somebody counting out loud or to music. That way we're all on the same page. Because if you both know your counts independently, and we're not starting at the same time, then his slow might be her slow quick, and then he might be weaving before she's arrived, and it can get all kinds of fun there. So that's my recommendation. Let's do this once again towards the camera and then once away. So from promenade position, we have slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, 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 quick. And then turn around and we'll do this again. From here, great, we have slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, 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 quick. Now, the easiest way to approach this, leads, is to get a sense of your follows' timing, and I'd tell you to look down and see them arrive. There's two kinds of arrival in terms of weight changes. There's foot weight, and then there's body weight. You want to see them when they're coming into this action. You want to see the body weight arrive before you go into your weave. So we're going to go ahead and hairpin, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, here. I want to feel the weight transfer. As soon as the weight transfers here into my hand, into that hip, I know we're ready to go. So I want to feel that finishing of here, and then I keep the momentum going. If I have let her settle and then stop, boom, and then have to start again, it's awkward and it can kind of feel like we're going to fall or trip over each other. So you want to let her hit and settle, but then keep going. So you want to time that really specifically. That's really important to get down correctly. So let's go ahead and start facing away. Let's do that part again there. Just the going into that shadow. So we're going to do that last hit. So we're going to pretend like we're doing the last slow, quick, quick. Or the lead's last slow, the file's last quick. So we're here. As soon as we change that weight together, that's what I want you to practice. Here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a sense of that continuity of the changing of weight. We want to feel that movement. Okay? That's going to be what you need to focus for in this little set. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next pattern. All right, shadow flip-flops. So we're already playing with the shadow portion. Hopefully that's making more sense. While we're in shadow, we already know things like the more classical left turns and right turns. Even maybe the forward running steps, waves, or spiral actions that you have here. This flip-flop is really a nice pattern, not only because it can be used in waltz as well as foxtrot, but it has a nice sense of continuity and flowiness. So if you remember your earlier flip-flop from a closed position in early silver, this really is satisfying because you get to kind of do the same thing, whether it's the espirals and like a samba side or anything where you're getting to have rotations and changing of partners from side to side. This is a really satisfying pattern. A lot of people enjoy this one. So keep in mind, it's about tracking where the follow goes and bringing them from either my left side or my right side. It's not so much that we have footwork that coincidentally travels or weaves or turns even. It's more about at what point is my partner on my left side and what point is my partner on the right side, or in front or behind. So this is all in context with partners. Don't worry about walls, where I'm facing or anything. The pattern will work all the time if you have the correct context of where you are together. So that's why this is probably the most important thing to hinge on. So if we started off in the shadow position and we do a running step, well, simply put, the running step puts us in the same position. So we have slow, quick, quick. Nothing changed. No amounts of turn really, and the partner is still where they began. Now the flip-flop on the slow. Slow begins the right turn. I commence to turn about 1/8 to the right. Now on quick, I go side and begin hinging the partner towards my center, and they're going to end up on my left side. So by the time I brush for and, they're there, and then quick, we're already in line, we're already on this other side. Okay? So that's how the magic happens. Let's kind of re-engineer that again. So running step in the shadow flip-flop. we start on our left foot because we're in shadow. We have slow, quick, quick, slow, beginning the right turn, quick. I trace the hand, my left hand up her arm to her shoulder. I bring my right hand now to her right hand. As I brush for that and, that fixes our rotation. And then the quick. We're now both on the diagonal, both facing and pointing on this diagonal. Now, we've talked about how we can repeat this over and over again, and we can. We can do a running step while we trade the follow from the left side to the right side. And this would just be slow, quick, quick. And we're back in that position again. So we can do another flip-flop. Slow, quick, quick. I can do another running. Slow, quick, quick. So every opportunity that I have to trade an exit, I can just do another continuity or that running step or that forward flip-flop action where I'm running forward and trading the partner over. So that's where I can keep extending the pattern. Now, in the original set, we just did 4 measures, right? Measure 1 was a running. Measure 2 was the flip-flop. The third measure is that cutoff, and the fourth was the turn to closing and exit, right? You can repeat measures 1 and 2 over and over and over and over again. In fact, measure 1 is measure 3. Measure 3 is the cutoff, to prep for your exit. So that's the deal right there. I can do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and when I'm done, instead of going back to 1, I do 3. Does that make sense? So 1 is 3. Let that sink in for a second. Look at your partner. Yeah, cool. So if you understand that 1 is 3, oh, the math teachers, they're going off. I can hear it from here. 1 is not 3. So that sounds like an Epic Costello routine already. Here we go. So yeah, so if 1 is 3, then all we have to really focus on is getting comfortable at the 2 and the 4. Because 1 and 3 allows me my continuity. It creates and determines how long I dance or for how short I dance. But yeah, so okay, so you get 1 and you get 2, hopefully. You're doing 2 correctly. If you're brushing correctly, you're shifting from side to side. So let's deal with measures 3 and 4 so we can cut off and exit. So we have gotten to where, let's see here, the follow is on our left side. We are now on left side partner shadow position. And we have just finished to where our left foot is free. This is tricky if the lead tends to float in front, because you have to step slightly behind your partner here on the 1. So you want to make sure that you keep your follow slightly more next to you. So on the first count of slow, the follow is going to be led to go forward and across as the lead goes side. So we're going slow. Okay? Make sure you're really close to your partner. Now let your right hand leads trace to the follow's back. On the first quick leads, you're going to cross behind. You're going to make the follow step slightly back and side. So now I can catch the back of their shoulder like I'm going into a closed frame almost. That's that first quick, so I have that position. Now they're not going to think they're going to do anything weird. This is the trick, because otherwise if we do that wrong, we'll make them turn or anything, something like that. So again, our left foot. So I bring them forward like I'm going to do a running step. Nothing's different, but then I stop them and pull them back for that 2. There's no amount of turn here, so there's nothing being miscommunicated. The 3 is just reshifting the weight to where now they're going forward again, and they bring their arm up and over. I put my hand, again, back like it's a closed position, but I'm going to go to this running position. That's how I get there. So again, it's 3 steps. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, or slow, quick, quick. So left foot together, we have step 1 is slow. Step 2 is quick. Step 3 is quick. I get here to this position. Simple enough, right? Now we have slow, quick, and quick for the follow. Leads, you have slow, quick, quick. We step back for slow. We prepare and commence to turn clockwise. We pull on the shoulder blade. Quick and quick. So we have those steps there. We fix the feet. And we can do a running step. Or we can do a twinkle. Or we can do anything. So we're back on the appropriate foot, right? So the leads, once you're there, you're just going slow, quick, quick. You maintain. Follows, you're going slow, quick, and quick. So again, leads, it's really easy to get stuck watching their feet, and then we'll screw something up. So remember, you fake one way, you fake another. Well, this is different. In this situation, they're fixing it because they're syncopating. We canter going into it, but they're syncopating the exit. So we're both taking turns. That's a huge thing with this. So you're doing slow, quick, quick like normal. Follows, you're going to go a little bit faster. So don't use us as a basis. Slow, quick, and quick. You know it's that because of this oomph, extra energy on the turn. If we're not turning you, I don't want to use the word hard, but we don't invite you to turn quick enough, give us some feedback so we can make that adjustment for you. Okay, let's do that again with us facing away from the camera. I'll try not to cut my head off. We'll just do the 4 measures. And in fact, let's go ahead and assume we've done the running step. So we're going to go right to the flip-flop using our right foot. We will have slow, quick, brush, quick. Now we have our cutoff. Slow, quick, quick. And then here we have our turn. Slow, quick, and quick. And then I might have some distance here, so I might need to dance into a running step to catch up, or a twinkle while I get closer to her. Or I might just, like I said, if it's lots of space, I might just do the running. It's okay, so don't feel like you have to end closed. That's not important. What's important is that you end on the correct foot together. You can do a running step and a feather step with each other. It looks real pretty in Foxtrot and it works nicely. Just keep those pieces working nicely. Okay? That is going to be the trick. We're going to do it one more time, nice and slow, both directions for you, and then we'll move from there. We're in shadow position. We will start off with our running step here. So we have slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, and then we move on to something else. Let's do it from, from right here. From shadow position, we're going to start with our right foot. We're going to go into our shadow flip-flop. We have slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, and then right into our next pattern for slow, quick, quick. Okay, those are patterns. Play with them. Get back to us if you have any questions. I guess just reach out to us, otherwise we'll see you next time. Alright, that's us for today. Keep playing with those patterns, keep it going. If you have any questions, reach out to us and we will answer to the best of our ability. But until then, we will see you next time.